but I can still see the red shiny seats, and the benches, the basketball goals, and our banners, the former player jerseys, and those banners. And then I looked to the floor, but I didn't think of basketballs or whistles or sneakers squeaking. I thought of her.
If you didn't know Coach Al, she was a teacher as much as she was a coach. And this was her classroom. And when she was here, she was the happiest. If you saw Coach Al during her 2 sicknesses in the last 4 or 5 years, if you saw her not in here, she had a different look on her face when she was in here practicing and coaching and working with young people. She is a person that I saw her some nights so sick that you didn't think she could come up here and coach. And when she came up here, she had a glow on her face. So this was a place that was very special to her. It was a place that meant so much to her.
It's sad, and much has been written about Coach Al since her death on Saturday. With all of the stories shared and all of the memories recalled, I think you recognize the significance of each of these words. Courageous, positive, passionate, encouraging, selfless, caring, determined, supportive, inspirational, spiritual, focused, and gracious. Kay's life was nothing short of remarkable. She inspired and encouraged others to pursue that game she loved, helping to develop her players, coaches, and the sport of women's basketball itself.
There's a saying that goes, there are many things in life that will catch your eye, but only a few will catch your heart. Pursue those. And I really feel that the same statement is true regarding people. That there are a lot of people that come in and out of our lives and we can learn so much from them, but that only a really special few make a lasting impression on our hearts. And I really feel like Coach Al was one of those people. She was the kind of person that wrote handwritten notes to all of the former players for Christmas and for birthdays. And you're talking about 3 generations. It's a lot of former players, and I can't remember her ever missing my birthday. It was about December, I think it was my junior or senior year. There were 5 seniors, and we were kicking some butt at home, but I'll tell you what, we really missed you guys on the road. And so, wins on the road were hard to come by. Well, we happened to be playing in a tournament in Florida. It was a 2-game swing, and we won the first game. And so we were feeling, really good about ourselves, and decided that we would muster up the nerve, I guess you could say, to go to Coach Al's room in the hotel and ask her for the day off from practice. Well, there were 5 of us, and one of the 5 happened to be Terry White, and Terry was 6'5", and a big 6'5", and we were on the elevator on the way up to her room, and we were just pumping each other up to do this, We're like, well, how about this? When she opens the door, we'll just run and tackle her onto the bed. And so we're all joking about this. Well, we get up to the room, we knock on the door, Coach Al opens the door, and Terry White, of all people, took a running start and tackled Coach Al. And Coach Al went flying. I'm like a wrestling dive on Coach Al. Coach Al went flying backwards, rolled over the bed, and to this day this amazes me, but she had a Coke in her hand that never spilled a drop.
I'm gladly mentioned that I was a K-Al camper, because that started when I was 13 years old, right here in Reynolds Coliseum. And it's so amazing, because when I was a kid, I used to look up to her and think, wow, this is a really cool person, this is a great person. And then sometimes those people that you have on a pedestal when you're a kid, sometimes you grow up and you realize, okay, maybe they weren't as great as I thought they were. But I grew up, and Coach Al was still on the pedestal, and she was even greater than I ever thought she was when I was 13.
See that I have with me my coaching staff. I just want to thank them for the support that they gave me all during the year and for the above and beyond job